दिल के करीब है पेंटिंग.
Right.
So I believe I was born a painter. Because my mother used to say कि भाई ये बोलता है उससे पहले he is drawing. I believe that music हर सब में होता है. सबको लगता है कि थोड़ा गा ले, कोई बाथरूम में गाता है, कोई ड्राइंग रूम में गाता है, कोई दोस्तों के बीच गाता है. मेरा ये I've always felt that it's great to do singing. कि भाई कैरियोके ट्रैक लगा दे, दोस्त बैठे हैं, you're having a drink, singing is beautiful. What I don't like, and sometimes I think we should curb this, is that then going on stage and declaring yourself to be a commercial singer and then selling tickets and you should do that only you achieve a certain level so that you give the best to the audience. Ours is more improvised.
Right.
कि एक राग दे दो, एक लाइन दे दो, इसको improvise करो within boundaries. But Western music has rationally described every aspect of music and documented, which we haven't done. I always say that sometimes you should learn music not to become a musician, but to appreciate music.
Welcome to Candid Convos on Voice आजकल, our medium, your message. दोस्तों, आज हमारे साथ जो गेस्ट है, he is the multi-talented, multi-faceted, multi-award winner, the one and only Avijit Sangha. अभिजीत जी, स्वागत है आपका.
My privilege and pleasure.
थैंक यू. सिंपल क्वेश्चन पूछता हूँ आपसे, इतना टैलेंट कैसे हैंडल करते हैं? मेरे से तो नहीं होता.
पहले तो ये है कि I don't think I'm that talented, to be honest with you. I just keep on following passions in life and some dreams, and that's about it really.
That's putting it very humbly. मगर देखिए, एक सिचुएशन है कि मैं एक सिचुएशन को देखता हूँ, मुझे लगेगा इसका एक सोल्यूशन है. आप कहेंगे I can solve it mathematically, I can do a cartoon about it, I can compose a song about it, I can write some software about it. तो आपका ये कहना कि टैलेंट आप में कम है, लिमिटेड है, that's wrong. मगर how does it feel to have a mind that actually can think in so many different directions?
I think, to be honest, I think sometimes it gets a little hard, really hard. And because the mind, sometimes I've controlled my mind. Sometimes it runs into many directions, which is not good, really. So I have to control and say, for this kind of situation or that solution, I'll probably use this, and then forget the rest of it.
Right. But ऐसा होता है कभी when you start your day, is there one skill which is in the dominant mode on that day?
Yes, you're right. Actually, sometimes it does happen. वो ऐसा होता है ना कि it's like hunger. You don't eat food for a while and वो थोड़ी भूख लगती है. मुझे ऐसा होता है कि 2-3 दिन और 3-4 दिन I have not done any work on painting or illustration. तो लगता है कि आज करना चाहिए मुझे. या तो कुछ कंपोज नहीं किया, म्यूजिक नहीं किया, बोला नहीं यार मजा नहीं आ रहा है. Something I need to do some music. ये होता है. Not every day, but yeah, some days you're right. It does happen. Yes.
And among the skills that you have, the talents that you have, इसमें से obviously everything has a basis in natural एबिलिटी. मगर कहाँ मैथमेटिक्स, कहाँ म्यूजिक? तो इनमें से दिल के करीब कौन सा है?
दिल के करीब है पेंटिंग.
राइट.
So I believe I was born a painter. Because my mother used to say कि भाई ये बोलता है उससे पहले he was drawing. छोटा जब मैं था, maybe 3-4 years old, I used to draw on the floor of the house all the time. म्यूजिक तो था भी नहीं, कुछ भी नहीं था.
अच्छा.
तो she always says कि he was born a painter. Always.
Say painter, I mean you would just sketch and draw
all the time.
Right. और आपका जो स्टाइल है, that distinctive style also evolved on its own, I guess.
Yes, over the years, the cartooning style.
Yeah.
I mean, that over after I've started क्या कहते हैं, study करते हैं थोड़े cartoonists को. And I was very impressed and influenced by Mario Miranda.
Oh, yes.
So I did a lot of his studies and slowly evolved over a period of time. अपना style आ जाता है. Yeah, it does. It takes a few times.
I must apologize for art challenged people like us. हमको cartoon और painting कभी-कभी confuse कर जाते हैं. But I'll remember to make sure that when you talk about cartooning, that's a different skill altogether. But painting जो है आपकी, is that still something that you're very actively involved in?
Yes.
अच्छा. So why don't we see much of that on?
क्योंकि मौका नहीं मिलता, because sort of music has overridden everything. ये problem हो गया. But next year I'm planning a full exhibition.
अच्छा.
of all my paintings. I do all medias and cartoons and everything. So
Just going back a little, Abhijit, Nataraj Academy has been there forever. I mean, मुझे यहाँ बहुत साल हो गए. Nataraj was there even before that. तो आपने इसको सेटअप करने के पीछे आपकी क्या थिंकिंग थी?
मेरा ये था कि थिंकिंग ये थी कि the way I learned in India was the hard way. You know how teachers are in India, especially music men. It's tough with them. So there is no documented teaching of music in India. तो मैंने सोचा था कि once I get established, I'll probably pass on whatever little I know to people in an easy way. वहाँ तो इंडिया में तो I used to just run from door to door trying to acquire knowledge. और बड़ा मुश्किल है. So that was a thought process कि मैं कुछ शुरू करूँ ऐसा. People who are interested.
It is so good because back then you would have been pretty young as well. मतलब तो मतलब आपकी खुद की जर्नी जो चल रही थी, and you were at the same time willing to start sharing.
I always, even back in India, I always wanted to teach music when the time was right.
Right.
तो मेरा ये मौका हो गया यहाँ पे तो let's start something.
और talking about that, obviously you have seen generations of Indian, expatriates coming and learning etc. तो वहाँ से लेके आज तक कितना आपको as a community have we become musically better placed? Are we doing any better than before?
I guess there's the more the people, the more interest. So वो तो है कि भी population growth है, especially from India. So there is more interest in people, and also you're getting people already trained in India who are here, and then they come to me to polish up their art. So yes, in that way it's great to see really good people coming in.
Things are changing for
oh
the
yes, absolutely. So all in here.
क्या बात है. I mean, how does it feel for you as a pioneer? मतलब I think जब आपने शुरू की थी नटराज cut to today, उस जैसा ऐसा कोई आउटफिट नहीं बना है which has looked after people who want to learn music as well as you have.
Yes.
So that remains I think the only name of its kind.
Yes, और कई students जो हैं it's good that they have now become professional. They are singing commercially.
Right.
Students हैं आज जो गाते हैं, many were trained there. So it really feels good. Really feels nice to see them do that.
देखिए गाने की जब बात करते हैं, this is not talking about your students. Of course, they are well trained by a guru. मगर generally हम जो human beings हैं, we are pretty realistic. Like हमें पता होता है हमें अच्छा क्या है बुरा क्या है. मगर what is it about singing that most people don't realize how bad they are?
That's a touchy issue, yeah. But I believe that music हर सब में होता है. सबको लगता है कि थोड़ा गा ले, कोई बाथरूम में गाता है, कोई ड्राइंग रूम में गाता है, कोई दोस्तों के बीच गाता है. मेरा ये I've always felt that it's great to do singing. कि भाई karaoke track लगा दे, दोस्त बैठे हैं, you're having a drink, singing is beautiful. I think it's a great evening to spend. What I don't like, and sometimes I think we should curb this, is that then going on stage and declaring yourself to be a commercial singer and then selling tickets and you should do that only you achieve a certain level so that you give the best to the audience. Audience पे घर जाती बोलते हैं अच्छा नहीं गाया. That's not a good thing for music, I think.
And I think you may agree कि इस सारे प्रोसेस में जो रोल हमारे जमाने में गुरु का होता था, अब जिनके पास गुरु नहीं है उनके गुरु गैजेट्स हैं, अप्लायंसेस हैं, सॉफ्टवेयर है, तो फिर आपको कोई बताने वाले भी नहीं कंपेयर टू जैसे आपने कहा कि हाउ हार्ड इट वाज इन योर टाइम. तो दैट्स आई मीन अगेन एक ट्रेंड है, वी कांट डू मच अबाउट इट. बट आई हैव सीन योर पोस्ट जनरली जेंटली टेलिंग पीपल के गाओ मगर ये मत समझो कि तुम गायक बन गए हो.
It is like any other subject, Raj. You can't pass your HSC and then run into a surgery and start a whole because you have a scalpel in the hand.
Yeah.
You can't start operating on people. It's the same thing. Just because you have a little bit of skill, it needs training. Any subject needs training. You need to be trained properly, technically. इसलिए मैं लोगों को बोलता हूँ कि थोड़ा सीख लो. Not from me, but there are teachers out there in Sydney. You should go and learn. थोड़ा सीख लेना चाहिए. ये भी एक सब्जेक्ट है.
बिल्कुल. I think क्योंकि इसके साथ एक एंटरटेनमेंट जुड़ी हुई है, people tend to take it little casually.
Yes.
They will not do it to any other subject for that matter. Talking about subjects, maths as a subject is one of your favorite, probably is your favorite subject. क्या है मैथ में, मतलब मैं जानना चाहता हूँ कि जैसे फ्रॉम जहाँ तक एक बात इंक्लिनेशन की है, someone who's so musically inclined and he wants to paint, he wants to write, and he also loves math. कैसे?
मैथमेटिक्स का ये हुआ कि मैं I was not good in maths in school at all.
That makes two of us, but I didn't improve at all.
So school में नहीं, and then even in college when I started mathematics, the regular mathematics जो algebra वगैरह कराते हैं, I was not very good at it. I was not very interested, and then I started studying mathematics. मैंने कहा चलो I had that interest, so I thought I'll do my bachelor's in mathematics first, and then in the second year, mathematics, the philosophical aspects of mathematics came into the curriculum. वो जब आया, and when I could, and that started hold the interest for me. That mathematical, that philosophical level of thinking, not doing arithmetic, 2 plus 2 वो बात नहीं है, but and so that started giving me interest, and that's how I got interested in mathematics. The moment the philosophical angle came, I think when you do abstract thinking of mathematics, तब मुझे लगा this is my subject. And then I finished my bachelor's, I did my master's in mathematics, and so in pure mathematics. So this is how it happened.
So it was not necessarily your core talent as such, but it developed.
It developed, and I suddenly realized that I have an aptitude for this, for the philosophical side, the abstract side of mathematics. Yeah.
You know, so right. I remember talking to a mathematician who asked us a tricky question. So, what is math? Is it science or art, etc.? And we all अपने guess कर रहे थे. He said, no, it's a philosophy.
It is.
Suddenly, obviously, I learned it 40 years too late in life. at least I know the answer to that question.
It is. A lot of great philosophers of this world, they are all mathematicians, most of them at least. आप किसी को पढ़ लो, Bertrand Russell को पढ़ो, या they are essentially philosophers. They think, their ability to think in the abstract terms, that's what matters.
But does it help you understand life better?
Not necessarily, no. Because you're thinking, I mean, I did work in some work where you're thinking in n dimensions. There's nothing to do with real life.
Right. Yeah.
You're thinking in multi-dimensions. So no, it sometimes doesn't. Applied mathematics, this is pure mathematics, does help in life.
Right.
That is like the more physical aspect of mathematics. जैसे कि Einstein की theories वगैरह है, that come into play. But abstract mathematics.
So I can only nod as if I'm understanding any of that.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's an interesting subject. Very, very interesting.
देखिए, जैसे what we end up doing has a lot to do with how we view life. ठीक है?
Yes.
So something that has, and I've been thinking about it. आपके context में एक poet है, उसको poetry की inspiration मिलती है लाइफ को एक एंगल से देखने के लिए. एक cartoonist है, he finds an inspiration of a different kind in life. मगर one is almost glorifying what they see, the other is sarcastic and hitting where it hurts. So how do you balance both?
I think I have had this sarcastic eye or cynical eye पहले से छोटा था तब से. Even before I started drawing cartoons, I had this cynical eye, and I would talk to my parents if some guests had come. I would observe things. फिर रात को मैं parents को बोलता था कि ऐसा बैठा था, ऐसी बात कर. They would say, they would scold me. ऐसा नहीं बात करते भाई. So I think I had this cynical eye, and that helped me a lot in becoming a cartoonist, I think.
Please don't take it as a personal question. मगर आपके all the illustrations you do of men are all very heavily pot-bellied. उसके पीछे कोई एक
नहीं, वो किसी ने पूछा था मुझे कोई इंडियन फंक्शन में कि आप क्यों ऐसा बनाते हैं. मैंने बोला I don't mean harm or insult, but have a look around.
It's all around you.
It's all around you. Yeah. सही बात. Cartooning में ये ना कि exaggeration is one of the aspects of cartooning, and we should know how to do that, so to draw attention. Yeah.
तो painting आपका real love है. Music is how everyone knows you. I mean, in that context. Any reason why neither of them became a profession for you, especially music?
Music, देखो ऐसा है कि in the 70s I came to the stage in 75 on stage I stepped in after my college or while I was studying. तो उन दिनों ऐसा था कि music, you see, the story is like this, that my parents were musicians.
Right.
Okay, my father was a percussionist, rhythm player. My mother was a very gifted classical singer, very highly trained. तो बचपन से वो म्यूजिक वो I came to my senses listening to them practicing. ये हो गया. Later on in life, और मुझे इंटरेस्ट नहीं था गाने वाले.
अच्छा.
नहीं है वो कुछ भी नहीं था मुझे. तो मैं I was basically an introvert or shy and तो कैंटीन में कॉलेज कैंटीन में दोस्तों ने वहीं बैठ कर आते थे दोस्तों के बीच में. तो किसने बोला यार टैलेंट इवनिंग आ रही है. You must go and do the audition. as I'm not going. हम सब आएंगे तुम्हारे साथ तालियां बजाने. They took me to the auditions and I sang and I got selected. So that's how it started. I never wanted to sing.
Right.
To be honest with you, बिल्कुल नहीं था interest. And that's how it started. But I was being trained by my parents from very early. So I had the technical knowledge.
Yeah.
A lot.
That is part of growing up.
Part
with
of
that
the
family.
yeah. And I learned from them. I learned classical music from my mother and the playing tablas from my dad. But कभी ऐसा नहीं लगा स्टेज पे जाऊंगा. But what happens was that you're strange. जिंदगी आपको कहाँ ले जाती है. There came a time where I was in, entire family was in huge financial problems to the point of poverty.
Right.
And my father lost everything. And at that time, producers in the field of entertainment said, "Okay, you need to come and sing for us professionally. You're ready for it?" And I said, "Yes, this is the way to make money." And so I kept on studying because I was good in studies. But music gave me the money to support the family. So music gave me the bread and butter and to feed my family because my father didn't have a job. It was in shambles. The music, all those years, it gave the money that I had.
Right.
It's quite an amazing thing.
Considering it's something that I won't say you stumbled upon it, मगर आपके रास्ते में आ गया. और आपने उसको अपना लिया, उसने आपको अपना लिया. और
उन दिनों में तो क्या 70s में बोले 20 रुपए दे देंगे प्रोग्राम आ रहा है गा लो. That also was huge for me. And that's how it happened. It's quite strange to be honest, the way music came through.
मगर ये जो old fashioned, I mean maybe that's not the right expression, मगर ये जो traditional devotion to music है जो आप में नजर आती है, सीखने की चाहत उसके साथ साथ सिखाने की इच्छा, वो शायद अब कम होती जा रही है इस जनरेशन में. That kind of devotion to music
बहुत ही कम है, बहुत ही कम है आजकल. As you said कि the trend is कि थोड़ा सीख लिया 1-2 साल चढ़ जाओ स्टेज पे गाने के लिए. That is a trend, which is okay. Those are times we live in. लेकिन मैं that's why I say कि वो डेडिकेशन हम उसको सुबह देखें. क्लासिकल म्यूजिक में ऐसा होता है, रागस वगैरह होती है हमारे क्लासिकल म्यूजिक में, और रागस के टाइमिंग्स होते हैं. अर्ली मॉर्निंग गाओ, शाम को गाओ. तो मेरे जो टीचर्स हैं, जो ट्रेडिशनल पंडित उस्ताद जो होते थे, वो कहते कि सुबह का राग सीखो तो 6 बजे आ जाना सुबह.
अच्छा.
तो मेरे पास तो पैसे भी नहीं थे कि साइकिल भी चलाऊं, तो चल के जाता था बस पकड़ के सुबह 6 बजे सीखने के लिए. तो वो एक डेडिकेशन चाहिए उसके लिए. उसके बाद फिर घर आओ, गो टू वर्क या तो गो टू कॉलेज टू स्टडी. लेकिन ये था, इट वाज इनॉर्मस एक्चुअली द ड्राइव.
अमेजिंग.
आजकल जो कि द लाइफ हैज चेंज, लाइफ बड़ा फास्ट हो गया आजकल, तो लोगों के पास टाइम भी नहीं होता है, स्पेशली इन आवर कंट्रीज नहीं होता. तो डेडिकेशन भी थोड़ा कम ही है लोगों में.
True.
And they lose it very quickly.
Yes. तो यही बात है क्योंकि मैं आपके बहुत सारे सोशल मीडिया आपको मैं फॉलो करता हूँ. You sometimes you take on songs that are like decidedly difficult songs to sing. Maestros have sung it, and you do a fantastic job. But what fascinates me कि you pick the difficult ones. क्योंकि अगर आप चाहें तो take an easy way out. So उसके पीछे एक कारण क्या है? Obviously that constant improvement.
A constant improvement. So I'll give you an example. Let's say we were talking about Manna Dey song.
जी.
Now you want to sing one of his songs, his classical songs. That's not a day's work or 2 days work, not even months work. I'll tell you, you'll have to work for each song. You might be working several months. एक phrase उनका सुन के replicate करना. So what I do is I take a song, take a line, break it up into phrases, especially ऐसे गाने Manna Dey के. And then I practice those phrases again and again and again till I get it right. Then I put the phrases together and make a line. इस तरह से उनके गाने होते हैं.
Wow.
So it's a challenge for me, and it takes a long time. That's why I pick those songs. So it's an education for me. Okay, whether I can do it, how much more do I need to learn to reproduce his songs, especially.
Then, as a musician, from one musician to another, between you and Manna Dey Saab, हम देखते हैं उनका काम इतना ज्यादा अलग लेवल पे है that you really have to try hard, but then you see those people performing at that level on a daily basis. तो उस लेवल की जो एक फिनेस है, that kind of perfection, is it all practice के something natural has to do with it?
थोड़ा नेचुरल तो होता ही है, कुछ लोगों में एकदम नेचुरल होता है. किशोर कुमार is an example. He has sung very difficult songs
Without being trained.
पर ऐसे लोग बहुत कम हैं. मन्ना डे वगैरह की उनकी तो हेवी ट्रेनिंग है.
अच्छा.
बहुत. They have been trained from masters. They've got their classical training. Mohammed Rafi. Heavily trained. तो वो ट्रेनिंग उनका बहुत जबरदस्त.
And it shows then.
And it shows through. उनके लिए 2 मिनट में they'll sing. ट्रेनिंग इतनी है, तैयारी इतनी आवाज में.
Right. क्या बात. अभी भी आपका मैथ के साथ रिलेशन है? Are you involved with math?
Not really, no. I do a bit of reading sometimes. But what happened was from mathematics. So I became a teacher after I finished my masters.
Right.
स्कूल में पढ़ाता था. तो लोगों ने कहा 400 रुपये की तनख्वाह थी. तो there are still financial pressures. Then I met somebody, and this is in late 79 में. And he said, "Have you heard something called software?" तो मैंने कहा नहीं, मुझे नहीं पता. Well, if you want to really build a future, you have to learn software.
Right.
तो मुझे पता भी नहीं था, कंप्यूटर भी नहीं देखा था मैंने. बोला ठीक है. And then I went somewhere to a company with my dad. वहाँ पे बोले कि रिक्रूट कर रहे हैं कंप्यूटर स्टाफ. मैंने बोला मैं तो कंप्यूटर देखा भी नहीं, मुझे पता नहीं सॉफ्टवेयर. बोले कोई बात नहीं, IQ टेस्ट है वो दे दो, बाद में देखेंगे. तो मैंने दिया, I got selected. उस तरह से I moved from mathematics to software. इसी तरह से just coincidence that I was there. और मुझे कुछ पता नहीं था. I got trained on the job, but the migration from mathematics to software writing is so natural. You don't have to do much hard work there.
Right.
Because your mind is already built for algorithms, for logical, rational thinking. So it was very easy for me to move. तो मैं इस तरह से mathematics से I just moved to writing software. Absolutely.
Is there something rational about music as well?
Yeah, there is. There are rational rules of music which are more displayed in Western music than ours. Ours is more improvised.
Right.
कि एक राग दे दो, एक लाइन दे दो, इसको improvise करो within boundaries. But Western music has rationally described every aspect of music and documented, which we haven't done. So rationality and logical steps of music are more defined, I think, in Western music than ours. Ours is more open-ended, you know.
Right. Like most things to do with our culture.
Well, our culture is always open-ended, improvised.
Undocumented and unstructured.
That's right. That's right. Yes.
Interesting. अब जैसे कि होता है कि ऐसा हो सकता है कि आप एक कार्टून बना रहे हो और दिमाग में एक पोएम भी आ रही हो सकता है. The two things can be at work at the same time. होता है.
होता है. It is something, as I said, it's back of your mind. जैसे कि मैं यहाँ पे आ रहा था तो मैंने कुछ देख लिया रास्ते में. Some subject matter दिमाग में आ गया. मैंने बोला इसके ऊपर I should write something. This looks interesting. 2 people talking or somebody who's sitting at a restaurant alone. मैं अभी चलते चलते आ रहा था. मैंने बोला that's an interesting subject. I need to write something. Poetry. So back of the mind में रहता है. There's many things at the back of the mind.
दिन में कितने घंटे आपके इस creative space में जाते होंगे? Because that never really leaves you, does it?
No, it never leaves you. Never. कभी-कभी तो I spend a few hours nowadays doing something creative, but that thought doesn't go away. Sometimes you're lying down in bed and thinking, I should have done this or I should do this.
Yeah.
ये कुछ लिखना चाहिए. ये story कब से मैं सोच रहा हूँ, इसका एक लिख ही देते हैं. You know, that kind of stuff never leaves you. You're very right. Never leaves you. Yeah.
तो मेरा next question ये होगा कि देखिए पोएट हैं आप, कंपोजर हैं, सिंगर हैं, मैथमेटिशियन हैं, ठीक है, पेंटर हैं. फिर जिंदगी में क्या कमी थी कि आपको लगा कि मुझे पपेटियर भी बनना है?
नहीं, वो that was because I'll tell you a quick history of. So when I was in year 7, I think there was a very well-known music theatre director जो आए थे कलकत्ता से, अहमदाबाद में आए थे.
Right.
And he did a children's play.
अच्छा.
तो मुझे स्टेज में I got the lead role. बहुत ट्रेनिंग किया. ऑडियंस में उस दिन रात को there are some people from you might have heard of Miralini Sarabhai.
Oh yes.
Yeah, and daughter Malika Sarabhai. उनके इंस्टीट्यूट से आए थे, बैठे थे.
Right.
तो आफ्टर द प्ले दे केम एंड स्पोक टू माय फादर. बोले ये लड़का बड़ा अच्छा एक्टिंग करता है, इसको हम ले जाएंगे, ट्रेनिंग करेंगे. तो मेरे फादर बोला ही वाज वेरी हैप्पी कि इसको ले जाओ. अब मैं छोटा था, ईयर 7 में, वो ट्रेनिंग में ले जाते थे, स्क्रिप्ट पढ़वाते थे. आई हैड नो इंटरेस्ट. ये हुआ कि वो स्क्रिप्ट पढ़ने के, माय डैडी यूज्ड टू बी आउटसाइड, स्क्रिप्ट पढ़ाते थे. Out through the window, I saw a lady handling a marionette, you know, the string puppets. And I was looking every day. मैं देखता था वहाँ पे दर्पणा में, उनके एकेडमी में, दर्पणा. और लगता था कि नहीं, मुझे I need to learn that. I don't like. घर जाके पेरेंट्स को बताया कि मुझे यहाँ से इंटरेस्ट नहीं, मुझे वो सीखना है जो लेडी करती है. They said all right, that's fine. तो वो लेके गई. And उसको लेडी के पास बताया कि ये लड़के बहुत इंटरेस्ट है, वो देखते हैं आपको, विंडो में से देख रहा है. Yeah, definitely, you can come and join me. And that lady was Meher Contractor, one of the foremost puppeteers of the world. One of the most well-known, innovative names in terms of innovative work. Meher Contractor थी वो. ये नसीब में था.
क्या बात.
She took me on. By the time I was 7 years, year 7, वहाँ से शुरू हो गया. Started learning how to build puppets, how to कितने shows किए. Then I went to international conferences. बड़ा interesting था मेरे लिए. More than theatre, human theatre. This interested me a lot.
आपके जिस भी स्किल की बात करते हैं, ऐसा लगता है वो कहानी में कि किसी स्किल को आप ढूंढ रहे हैं, कोई स्किल आपको ढूंढ रहा है, और सबका मिलन होता गया over the years.
Very, very lucky that way. That I met the right people in my life जो were ready to teach, and I was ready to learn. बड़ा अच्छा रहा वो जर्नी जो था in puppetry. It was beautiful. I still love that art. Just
I find it absolutely इसको ना कि impossible to understand कि वही 10 fingers सबके पास. हम we can barely hold a cup. Someone else can spin a story around it. But the story reminds me. देखिए मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि ultimately हर आर्ट अपने आप में एक स्टोरी टेलिंग की ही टेक्निक है.
Every. And
you, I guess, were already into that groove. So if a new form comes along, you say, okay, आने दो.
It's all a matter of expression.
Yeah.
Only the only medium is different.
Right.
Yeah.
But
puppetry was good, I must say.
I wish कि this becomes more popular as an art form, है ना? कि
it is. I mean, especially in the European countries, ये तो बहुत बड़ा art form है. Even in France, where I did some puppetry for some time. So it's a big form of art, and there are big shows actually.
There are
big shows in Russia. आप जाएं तो there are big shows in theaters, big theaters.
I mean, our part of the world, it needs to catch on a little.
We do need to catch puppetry.
तो इसके साथ ही अगर हम देखें तो अब आप there can't be a more qualified person to answer this question. आर्ट का रोल क्या है लाइफ में? आर्ट as in not as a one form of art, but art per se.
I think the most important thing that art does is enriches your life. I think art in any form, even if you are a viewer, या बैठ के आप सुन रहे हैं, कॉन्सर्ट सुन रहे हैं, आपके फेवरेट गाने चल रहे हैं, it enriches your life, it makes you happy, right? So art makes people happy. That's what it does. Or you're fond of paintings, कहीं एग्जीबिशन में गए, आपने देखा आपको पोर्ट्रेट्स अच्छे लगते हैं, सब भरा हुआ है, and you feel so good about it even looking at it. तो आर्ट का ये एक, I think one of the main thing is that to add that richness to life, and the following that the pleasure that you get out of art.
And I believe it's a win-win situation क्योंकि जो create कर रहा है उसको तो एक अलग लेवल का आनंद मिल ही रहा है. And those who are watching, as you said, even as viewers,
they love it. So ये मेन चीज है आर्ट का कि क्रिएटर के लिए it gives you so much of happiness, but even the other people who are the audience or the viewer, they get really thrilled looking at it.
You know, आप इस बात को आपसे मतलब again you are a better qualified person. हम बात करते हैं जैसे इंडिया की बहुत लंबी आर्ट की ट्रेडिशन है, which is fine, absolutely fine. मगर it's got to be said कि जिस तरह से वेस्ट ने हर तरह के आर्ट को कंज्यूम किया है, अप्रिशिएट किया है, you got to admit कि they have a big role to play. मतलब अगर बच्चा पंडित रविशंकर के बारे में जानता है या जाकिर हुसैन साहब के बारे में, हरिप्रसाद, it's all because the world embraced them. So जो appetite है आर्ट की, you think it's more in some parts of the world than others?
No, it is more structured, right? Outside India, इंडिया में अनफॉर्चुनेटली अभी भी आ रहा है, it has never been a structured form of either the proliferation of art or the learning, or structure नहीं है वहाँ पे. In the Western world, as you notice, whatever they do, there's a process, there's a structure. तो अब अगर the way you learn music in the colleges here is very different from what you learn music. It is so structured, the 3-4 years, they do it perfectly. तो स्ट्रक्चर ये होता है कि जो स्टूडेंट्स होते हैं, टीचर्स होते हैं, their mind also gets structured. Even when they promote arts, it's very structured in this country. It's very, very structured. They do define a pathway for the creator and the viewer and the audience.
And that leave that room. Let's say, as you can tell, it's possible for someone to grow up in any of these foreign countries and not have a clue कि सितार क्या है, तबला क्या है. But when it enters their lives, they make room for it.
Yeah, they do.
And they probably enjoy it much more than some of us should.
Oh yes, they do. That is that structured thinking. स्कूल में आप देख लें यहाँ पे, they have the avenues कि स्पोर्ट्स करो या तो you want to learn the saxophone, you want to learn the flute, गाना है. बचपन से यहाँ पे they have got a structured thing.
Yeah.
Maybe you're not interested, maybe you won't learn, but they give you the platform here for sure. जो हमारे वहाँ नहीं है, कि स्कूल्स वगैरह में बहुत कम करते हैं. करना चाहिए. They should, I think, widen the horizons. I think.
True.
सिर्फ मार के पढ़ो. पढ़ाई भी बहुत important चीज है. लेकिन there are other things in life that enriches you, makes you more wiser, and opens up your eyes. वो कम है India.
I mean, वही जो एक दो का जो सचमुच talented होते हैं, they stand out. मगर as you said, others should be nurtured as well.
I mean, I always say कि sometimes you should learn music not to become a musician, but to appreciate music. कई आते हैं मेरे पास जिनको गाना, they don't become a singer, थोड़ा गाते हैं, लेकिन they want to learn कि भी म्यूजिक क्या चीज है. It's so good, they feel nice once they know the technicalities of music.
Perfect. I mean, this discussion can go on forever because there's so much to dive into. So मुझे खुशी इस बात की है that we've been able to catch up, and more than the skills that obviously the whole Australian Indian community has seen them multiple times, but हमारा जो उद्देश्य यही था कि to actually have a peek into the artist themselves and then see कि अगर भगवान has been kind and प्रतिभाशाली आपको बनाया है इतना और आपने बहुत मेहनत की है साथ में, and how do you carry that with you year after year, decade after decade, and still tireless. I think you had a big show a few months back.
Yeah, I had a big one a couple of weeks
Pure
ago.
Gold.
So Up Your Gold, that was my 50th year on stage.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How did that feel? I mean, 50 years is a long
It's a
time.
very long time, very, very long time. And I'm surprised at myself that I'm still around. क्योंकि frankly बताता हूँ, मैं ऐसे लोगों को मैंने देखे हैं, इतने talented, म्यूजिक की बात कर रहा हूँ, वो कहाँ चले गए किसको पता नहीं. They just, that's the beast, entertainment industry.
True.
So I surprised myself कि 50 साल हो गए स्टेज पे.
क्या बात है. And obviously you show no signs of slowing down at all.
थोड़ा स्लो ना, आजकल थोड़ा टायर्ड हो जाता हूँ मैं. कॉन्सर्ट्स के बाद I do get a bit tired, more tired. But नहीं, चल रहा है काम. I keep on doing as long as I like.
No, but I think you owe it to yourself, and that brings me to my next point कि बहुत सारी दुनिया जो है, मैक्सिमम दुनिया तो हमारे जैसी है, less gifted in these matters. But I think there's no reason for us not to learn how to appreciate these things.
Yes, absolutely.
तो वो education होना जरूरी है,
बहुत जरूरी,
चाहे किसी भी चैनल से आ जाए.
And you'll enjoy it more.
I'm sure.
You'll enjoy it more.
I'm sure.
Not only music, but I mean any form of creation. Yeah.
Perfect. So, Jiji, thank you very much for your time. This has
My
been
pleasure. Privilege again.
wonderfully entertaining, informative, educative, and everything that I had expected.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. This was Candid Convos on Voice Aajkal, our medium, your message. Saying goodbye from the studios, Sunil Gautam. Bye-bye.
VG Times. Be with the times.